What if the products that you use every day, things like your shampoo, deodorant, or even the air fresheners in your home, are silently sabotaging your fertility? You might be shocked to learn how common everyday items could be affecting your chances of conception. And today, we're going to dive deep into endocrine disrupting chemicals, those hidden dangers that can mess with your hormones, and you might not even know it. So stick with me as we uncover the surprising truth about these chemicals, how they impact your fertility, and the easy changes that you can make today to protect your health and increase your chances of a successful pregnancy. Feeling like this whole baby making journey is never going to work out? You've done it all, diet changes, supplements, tracking your cycle, and yet the pregnancy test is negative. It's so frustrating, and you're asking yourself, why isn't this happening for us? I'm Susan Gladstein, a holistic fertility coach and mom to 7, including 2 miracle babies after a vasectomy reversal, and I get it. Being told everything looks fine by doctors while still feeling stuck can leave you feeling hopeless and confused. On this podcast, I'll share practical, natural ways to support your fertility without all the overwhelm. Forget the everything's normal talk and the rush into fertility treatments. I'm here to show you a better way. If you're ready to take practical steps that fit with God's plan for your family, you're in the right place. I truly believe that you can have the baby you've been praying for. Let me guess. You've tried to do all the right things for your fertility, but you're still not getting anywhere. You've Googled, you've asked your doctor, maybe you've even been told everything looks normal. But deep down, you know something's not right, and no one's giving you real answers. That's where a holistic coach like me can make all the difference. Because I don't look at just one piece of the puzzle. I help you see the full picture, your hormones, your lifestyle, your stress, your labs, your mindset. And then we make a plan that's tailored to you, not just some one-size-fits-all protocol, real, meaningful support from someone who actually gets it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, confused, or like you've been left to just figure it out on your own, you don't have to stay stuck. Let's get you some clarity. Book your free consultation at susangladstein.com. If you're like most people, you might not have thought much about the chemicals in everyday products, things like shampoo, deodorant, even cleaning supplies. But what if these common items are secretly sabotaging your body's ability to conceive? I know, it sounds surprising, but this was a wake-up call for me too. A few years ago, I had an adverse reaction to the anthrax vaccine, and it led me into this deep dive into understanding toxins and chemicals that are everywhere. And as I went through my own detox and trying to heal, I started to pay more attention to what I was putting on my skin and into my body, not just the food that I was eating. And once I understood how endocrine disrupting chemicals were everywhere, I had to make some big changes. And today I want to share what I learned so that you don't have to go through what I did. So let's take a step back and talk about hormones, what they are, and why they matter for fertility. Hormones are your body's messengers. They're produced by various glands like the thyroid, adrenals, and reproductive organs like your ovaries and testes. And these hormones travel through your bloodstream, telling your organs what to do, regulating everything from metabolism to stress levels, and of course, your fertility. And the main players when it comes to fertility are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. These hormones help with everything from maturing eggs in the ovaries to thickening the uterine lining to support pregnancy. And if these hormones aren't in balance, conception becomes much harder. And for women, fertility is this delicate dance of hormones that are tied to the menstrual cycle. Here's how it works. Estrogen helps prepare the body for pregnancy by maturing eggs and thickening the uterine lining. Progesterone prepares the uterus for a fertilized egg and supports the pregnancy if conception happens. And testosterone, which is often thought of as a male hormone, it also plays a role in women's fertility, helping with egg quality and hormone regulation. When hormones work in harmony, your fertility thrives. But what happens when something disrupts that system? That's where endocrine disrupting chemicals come in. EDCs mimic hormones, tricking your body into thinking that it's getting the right signal, but it's not. Think of it as like using the wrong key in a lock. It fits, but it doesn't open the door the right way. These chemicals block or mess with your body's natural processes, impacting your menstrual cycle, egg quality, sperm production, and overall fertility. And it's not just women's hormones that are at risk. Men also need to be aware of how EDCs affect fertility. Chemicals like BPA and phthalates, which are often found in plastics, can lower sperm count and motility, making it harder to conceive. These chemicals also lower testosterone levels, which are essential for sperm production. So why should we be worried about these chemicals? The truth is, endocrine disruptors are everywhere. They're in our homes, in food, in personal care products, and even in the air we breathe. There are over 80,000 chemicals used in everyday products, and thousands of them are known to interfere with hormones. And that's just the chemicals that we know about. Many others haven't been properly tested for their long-term effects, especially on fertility. But here's the real kicker. These chemicals don't just build up in your body one at a time. When combined, they magnify their effects. Even small exposures to multiple chemicals every day, whether from the products you use, the food you eat, or the air you breathe, add up over time and can seriously affect your fertility. And the issue is cumulative exposure. These chemicals interact with each other, often making the situation worse than if you were just exposed to one harmful chemical at a time. And that's why even small daily exposures can add up and lead to significant health and fertility issues. So it's not just one harmful ingredient, it's the long-term buildup that does the damage. So where exactly are these harmful chemicals hiding? They're in places you might not expect. Products you use every day, from personal care products to food. Here's some common sources. Number 1, plastics. They're found in food containers, packaging, personal care products. Plastics contain harmful chemicals like BPA and phthalates that disrupt estrogen, leading to fertility issues. Number 2, pesticides and herbicides. Used in agriculture and even skincare, these chemicals can disrupt hormone production, impair ovulation, and increase miscarriage risk. Number 3 are your cleaning products. Chemicals like triclosan and flame retardants mess with thyroid function, which is crucial for both egg and sperm production. And number 4, also the most probably widely used, is fragrances. It's hidden in lotions, deodorants, and air fresheners. But synthetic fragrances are packed with harmful chemicals that mimic hormones and disrupt your fertility. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked, and that's water. Unfiltered tap water and bottled water can contain chemicals like pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, and even microplastics, all of which are harmful to fertility. So if you're drinking unfiltered or bottled water regularly, consider switching to a high-quality water filter that removes these toxins. This small change could help protect your fertility from harmful chemicals that might be lurking in your water supply. And I'm not trying to be all crazy or instill a lot of fear here, but there are some things that you can do to protect your fertility from all of these harmful chemicals. And the good news is you can make some simple changes today to reduce your exposure. First off, I want to talk about throwing things out. Yes, I mean getting rid of those products that are filled with those harmful chemicals. I'm looking at you, Bath & Body Works. Yes, even if it is your favorite lotion or shampoo. And I get it. That probably feels like a big step, especially if you feel like it's wasteful. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. Chemicals like BPA, phthalates, and triclosan can build up in your body over time. So the longer you use these products, the more they accumulate and cause long-term damage to your fertility. And once you've gotten rid of the bad stuff, it's time to bring in the good stuff. look for safer, non-toxic alternatives that still work just as well. A few simple swaps that you can make is to choose BPA-free and phthalate-free products, so using glass or stainless steel containers for food, and look for phthalate-free personal care products. You could also go organic, choosing organic fruits and vegetables to avoid those harmful pesticides, and even opting for organic skincare to get rid of those harsh chemicals. Avoid synthetic fragrances. I'm telling you, they are everywhere. You can go fragrance-free or even choose products that have natural essential oils. I also recommend to switch to non-toxic cleaning products. Many brands offer safe, effective products that are free from chemicals that can harm your fertility, but my favorite is to make yours at home using just baking soda, vinegar, and maybe some essential oils. Making these small but powerful changes will help protect your body, improve your fertility, and give you the best chance at a healthy pregnancy, not to mention just a healthier life. And remember, this isn't about being perfect. Start small and just take one step at a time towards a healthier, more fertility-friendly lifestyle. And if you want more personalized guidance on how to optimize your fertility, I got you. You can schedule a free consultation with me at susangladstein.com and get a step-by-step fertility plan that works for you and your lifestyle. And one more thing before you go. If this episode gave you some clarity or encouragement today, I'd be so grateful if you'd take a minute to leave a written review. It doesn't have to be long, just a few words about what helped you or why you keep listening to the show. Your review not only means the world to me, but it also helps more couples just like you find the show and feel a little less alone on their fertility journey. Thanks for being with me, and know that I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Thank you so much for joining me on Conceiving After Vasectomy Reversal. I hope you're feeling encouraged and more hopeful on your journey to growing your family. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little extra support. I absolutely love reading your reviews. They mean the world to me. Like, seriously, words of affirmation are my love language. So let's stay connected. Find me on Instagram at conceivingaftervr and join our Conceiving After Vasectomy Reversal Facebook community for even more support and encouragement. I believe that God placed the desire for a child on your heart for a reason, and I'm grateful to walk alongside you in this season, to encourage you, and to help you find joy in the journey, trusting that His plan is greater than we could ever imagine.
Thanks for listening.